Welcome to the Express. Today we're at 3H Craftworks on West 4th. The 3H Craftworks Society maintains a therapeutic handicraft program for adults with physical and psychological disabilities living within the Greater Vancouver area. And they have some fan favorites. Bert, no Ernie today, and Raggedy Ann. A non-profit organization that began in 1966, 3H Craftworks enables their clients to work creatively on crafts ranging from toys and accessories to clothing and decorations. For all those adults out there that think 3H Craftworks is just for kids, there are some adult items and adult size hats. If you ever feel like a strawberry top, you can get it here. Later in the show, we're going to meet Craftworks Executive Director Cathy Madsen, and we're also going to get a look at the warehouse where all the crafting magic begins. But joining me now is Cathy Madsen of 3H Craftworks. Cathy, how does this program work?
Well, it's a program for people throughout the city and in Lower Mainland actually who have disabilities, either psychiatric or physical. We have about 70 people on the program at any given time, and they're all working out of their homes doing crafts, which are prepared in kit form by our volunteers.
Cathy, these purses are adorable.
Yes, we make several different ones. This one's the Big Bad Wolf and the Three Little Pigs, and they come with a purse, bag. And we have other ones that, for instance, this one with the barn, and inside are all the animals you might find on a farm.
Oh, they're great for parents had to take out when their kids.
Yes, for a car, for a trip. And in this case, it would be two different clients working on it. It would be one person to make the bag because it's all done by machine, and another client who just does hand sewing and gluing who would do the inside part.
Cathy, what's the process of the program?
The process is that we have volunteers who come into the workshop and we have them cut out kits. Usually we'll cut out a dozen of something at a time, and they're put into a bag, all the bits that are needed, the cut out pieces, the beads, the threads, anything that's needed, glue, whatever it is, has to go into the kit to finish a dozen of whatever the item is the client is going to make. That item then gets put onto a shelf where it's picked from by our client supervisor, and she chooses an appropriate kit for whatever client she's visiting that day to take out and deliver. And while she's there, she picks up whatever's been finished by the client at home. And there's no pressure on them to finish anything at any given time. It's always up to them how much time and effort they want to put into it. So there's no pressure on them. But whatever they finish, they get paid for at the end of the month. So
great. And it's just put in the store and it's sold.
That's right. We hit it priced, and it comes out into the store, and it's sold here or at outside sales. We do go to outside sales too.
This one is my personal favorite. Tell us about this one.
This is the old lady who swallowed the fly. And she's great because she's like a shoulder bag. You can carry her.
Very trendy.
Very trendy, yes. Great for teachers. And inside are finger puppets, which are the old lady finger puppets, and the song sheet. So as you're singing the song, telling the story, you can drop the little horse with the little dog inside her mouth and tell the story and sing the song at the same time.
Gotta love the finger puppets. But is there such thing as too much? And how did 3H Craftworks start? How did this whole program come to be?
Well, it started in 1966, and it was put together by a group of people who really wanted to see something for people, especially in those days, that didn't get out of their homes, because in those days, of course, there were no handy darts, there were no mechanized wheelchairs of any kind, so people were really homebound. But now they do get around a bit more, but they still need this program for their good health and state of mind.
Cathy, you guys have some beautiful Christmas decorations here, and Christmas is just a month away.
It is, and we make a lot of Christmas decorations, hundreds of them that we make all year long, and we make some very intricate ones like these native ones, which are actually a lot of little pieces and a lot of challenge for our clients our volunteers to cut out, and our clients love making them because they're just so beautiful when they're finished.
There's a lot of detail to each one, and they're all hand sewn, am I correct?
They're all hand sewn and beaded and all of that. So, and the other one that's very popular is this Vancouver Christmas one. Another little duck.
Little duck?
Yes, and he's popular because he, of course, with the rain in Vancouver,
the
little umbrella is very appropriate, so we sell a lot of these.
Cathy, volunteers are really the backbone of 3H. Now, how can people come down and volunteer if they're interested?
Well, we have, most of our volunteers do cutting for us in the back. We do have some people who sell in the store too. But we're really desperate actually for new volunteers all the time. And so we would like to see more people come in and help us. We have a workshop running pretty much every day of the week here. And if anybody has any cutting skills or feels like they would like to participate in some way, then we would like to see them come. And they can contact me here at the store anytime.
Look what I found. The ever faithful sock monkey. I think every kid had one. Well, at least I did. And that counts for everyone. So cute. Great gift.
Cathy, when are you down and see all the great stuff that you have?
Well, we're open every day of the week, actually. We're open till 4:30 most days, and on the weekends, we're open till 5. And on Friday nights coming up in the fall, we're going to be open later, probably after mid-November.
Thank you very much, Cathy.
Okay, you're welcome.
Up next, it started
3H Craftworks, where the volunteers are truly the backbone of the organization. Approximately 50 volunteers dedicate their time on a weekly basis to help put these craft kits together. Let's see if I have what it takes to be a craft cutter. They look like a tough crowd.
Yeah, can we start?
Sure, Maureen, what are we cutting today?
We're cutting, what are these things? We're cutting...
Jumpers?
No, they're little bunting bags.
Oh, I see. What are bunting bags?
For babies, yeah, I forgot to call it. Here,
Okay.
try.
She's passed on the scissors. Cut for a kid? Very nice. This is the final product of the baby bumper, if you're wondering what it was. I helped cut up a couple patterns. Coming up in just a moment. Craftworks, one of their more popular crafts are their felt stories. Each felt story is handcrafted by artists with disabilities, and it comes with a story that you can share with your family and friends. Look at all the different stories that you can choose from. We have here in my hand, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, that's always a fun one, and the Big Fat Worm. And right behind is the story that you can tell. Let's now head to Burnaby for today's Track Talk question, where we asked you if your paycheck is keeping
Locations in Kitsilano, downtown Vancouver, Burnaby, and Whistler Village.